academic procession. Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Executive Dean, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Social Sciences. I'd also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Welcome also to Claire Harmer, our Honorary graduate. We look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, well done. Many of you began your academic journey with us during the uncertain times of the COVID-19 pandemic. You adapted to new ways of living at the same time as new ways of learning. In coming through and being here, you've demonstrated resilience that'll set you up for success in your future endeavours. Today is about celebrating your achievements and looking forward to your future with anticipation. Yes, today we do recognise your academic accomplishments, but when your degrees are conferred upon you shortly, they will stand as symbols of so much more. Confirmation that you have challenged yourself, proof that you have determination, evidence that you have prepared yourself for the future, and so much more that will be personal to you, your family, and your friends. Along your journey, you will have been supported by a whole host of people, as well as family and friends. Course mates, employers, librarians, and other professional services folk at NTU, as well as by your academic tutors. Many of those people will be here with you today or watching online to celebrate your success. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. Now I want to thank you. Whether you've completed a foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, by doing so with NTU, you've made a huge contribution to your school, your university, and this region. If you played sports, thank you. NTU is now a top 10 university for sport, according to the British Universities and Colleges Sport League table this year. If you were a postdoctoral research student, thank you. NTU's results from the latest UK-wide assessment of university research were the most improved in the sector compared to the last exercise in 2014. This latest assessment classed 83% of NTU's research activity as either world-leading or internationally excellent. For being part of our environmentally conscious student body, thank you. This year we were ranked second most sustainable university in the world. And yes, you heard that right, second in the world. If you volunteered in Nottingham and the region, thank you. This year, hundreds of students have engaged with local schools, charities and community organisations through volunteering and our Students in Classrooms programme, contributing over 24,000 hours. For those who completed consultancy projects and work placements with businesses in our city and region, thank you. In sharing your knowledge, you've helped those firms to innovate and revitalise their thinking. And finally, for choosing us, thank you. You have made NTU one of the top 5 biggest universities in the country, but not just one of the biggest, one of the best. Together, we have earned NTU the title University of the Year in 5 out of the last 6 years, being named the Times and the Sunday Times Modern University of the Year 2023, and most recently, What Uni University of the Year 2023, an award based only on your feedback. I hope it is with pride that you go into the next stage of your life, more education or work or whatever, saying that you studied with the School of Social Sciences at Nottingham Trent University. The School of Social Sciences does not have a single point of focus, nor a defining discipline. Instead, it is a community comprising thousands of different voices and ambitions. It's made up of teachers, paramedics and psychologists, of nurses, sociologists, criminologists and students of national and international politics. We are characterised by our diversity and dynamism, the scope and standards of our courses, our globally acclaimed research, and our reputation for delivering well-trained, highly skilled graduates into key frontline services like policing, social work, youth work, nursing and teaching. But most of all, we're defined by our civic duty to challenge inequity and disadvantage, something we do on a local, national and international stage in partnership with at-risk communities. Our students and staff are involved in a wide range of civic engagement activities. We are advising the government on levelling up, supporting new parents struggling to cope with babies who cry excessively, improving firefighter safety, investigating the impact of COVID on our school children, and helping victims of major trauma through our sleep research. Our ambition is to produce the people who can imagine and implement change, the leaders rather than the followers, and that's you. You have been and remain part of something really special. Class of 2023, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony. I now invite Deputy Dean, Dr. Kevin Love, to read the names of today's graduates and our Pro-Chancellor Neil Goulden to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of students. Pro-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Social Sciences. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Problematic Internet Use, a concern for student well-being and academic performance, Una O'Brien. Doctor of Psychology degree, I live a half-life now, negotiating the label of sex offender on release from prison, Elizabeth Hill. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in psychology, brackets educational and developmental psychology, Emily Creswell. Abigail Cunningham. Angel Erin. Emily Francis. Suman Gill. Emily Harvey. Lily Holland. Melissa Holt. Isma Iqbal. Hannah Johnson. Annie Leach. Jayla Miller. Millie Paxton. Emma Tolpanen. Emma Woods. Connor Gale. Karina Sandhu. The next student also receives the BSc Psychology, Ed and Developmental, Cog and Neural, Social and Cultural Best Performance Award, Nan Williams. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, brackets Forensic Psychology, Molly Hunter. Alia Andrews. Precious Baltazar. Coogan Byrony Betts. Hannah Bowers. Millie Brown. Megan Burlingham. Billy Campion. The next student also receives the BSc Psychology, brackets Forensic Best Performance Award, Olivia Catlin. Vasil Chumak. Chanel Clark. Freya Rose Coleman. Olivia Davis. Ruby Dixon. Sophia Downing. Isabel Emery. Matthew Everingham. Tyler Ferres. Ruth Fernandez. India Francis. George Galins. Caitlin Hardy. Amy Higginbottom. Charlotte Holland. Alayed Howe. Joshua James. Alexander Kelt. Ellie Mae Kennedy. Grace Kerr. Georgia Kitchener. Ella Kolk. Emma Konorek. William Lake. Grace Llewellyn Leach. Helena Lovett. Katerina Magalius. Amanda McCarran. Charlotte Mills. Dylan Mystery. Emily Morris. Emily Orton. Saffron Pooley. Toby Power. Christine Rapanout. Madeline Rock. Maisie Rutes. Amy Louise Robotham. Binta Sanyang. Nikisha Sidhu. Olivia Shiratska. Eden Steltner. Daniel Thompson. Eloise Turville. Lana Wildgoose. Danny York. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduands from the School of Social Sciences. I'm now pleased to invite Deborah Wilson-David, Head of Department, to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduand, Clea Harmer, and to present them to the Pro-Chancellor to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to invite Dr. Claire Harmer, MBE, to come forward to receive an honorary doctorate at this afternoon's graduation. Dr. Claire Harmer was brought up in the East Yorkshire market town of Pocklington, where her father was a GP. The eldest of 5 children, her upbringing was in an environment which fostered a strong sense of service and caring for others. Claire and her siblings were deeply influenced by the value of supporting individuals at different stages of their lives, and they've all followed paths dedicated to helping others. When SANS, the Stillbirth and Neonatal Death Charity, approached Claire in 2016 to serve as their chief executive, they sought her unique blend of medical expertise and knowledge of the field. This pivotal moment resonated deeply with Claire, bringing together many strands of what she was doing. As a doctor who had worked in paediatrics, she was striving to save babies' lives, which aligned with the vital mission of SANS. Claire completed her medical studies at the Royal Free Hospital School of Medicine in 1988, embarking on her career as a junior doctor in paediatrics and general medicine. From 1990, she prioritised raising her 5 children while actively engaging in other roles. Claire served as an antenatal assessor and teacher and chaired a panel on professional management for teachers with the National Childbirth Trust. In pursuit of her passion for education, she earned a BA in Educational Studies from the University of Bedfordshire, subsequently lecturing at the Universities of Worcester and Bedfordshire from 2008 to 2012. In 2011, Claire assumed the role of Education Manager at the National Childbirth Trust, later becoming the head of the Trust's college in 2013. Notably, she attained a distinction for her MSc in Theory of Constraints in Health and Social Care Management from Nottingham Business School in 2014. In July 2016, Claire joined SANS, an organisation dedicated to reducing infant mortality and supporting those affected by the loss of a baby, as their chief executive. With a background in medicine and higher education, Claire was the perfect choice for the role. In recognition of her outstanding contributions to baby loss awareness and supporting bereaved parents, Claire was honoured with an MBE in the 2022 Birthday Honours List as part of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Claire had seen as a junior doctor in the 1980s how little support was available for families coping with the loss of a baby. This, coupled with her medical and paediatric training and witnessing the deaths of young infants, profoundly influenced her career path. Throughout her illustrious career, Claire's commitment to continuous improvement has been evident, culminating in her current role at SANS. As a leader, she's driven by service and a dedication to constant growth. Claire advocates for creating a safe environment that encourages experimentation and learning from failures. Her exceptional leadership at SANS has resulted in notable achievements, including doubling the organisation's income and size despite the challenges posed by the pandemic. Claire's unwavering determination to drive cultural change has transformed the organisation into a supportive space where individuals are guided through their bereavement rather than being consumed by it. Her impact is undeniable. Claire's holistic philosophy permeates every aspect of her life and work, whether it be her invaluable contribution to SANS, her endeavours in medicine, or her involvement in education. However, Claire firmly believes that family holds fundamental importance above all. She emphasises the value of recognising oneself in various roles, asserting that being a parent is one of the most valuable jobs you can do in society. Clear's deep involvement in university education and her unwavering belief in its transformative power reflect her profound respect for the role. She regards her role in education as an immense privilege, as it unifies all that is truly meaningful to her. Pro-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Dr. Claire Harmer, MBE, being a person distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Social Science, honoris causa, in recognition of her significant contribution to baby loss awareness and supporting bereaved parents.
Good afternoon. It's an enormous privilege to be here today, and I want to thank Deborah Wilson-David for her very kind words. It's humbling to hear such a generous summary. The most important thing to do is to congratulate all of you, the graduates. It's such a significant achievement to have completed your degree, a real opportunity for celebration. And I know and hope many of you will be looking forward to doing this with family and friends. As I've said, it's an enormous privilege to stand here, but also an enormous challenge. When I was reflecting on what I could say to you that might be of use or even interesting, I thought back to when I was sitting where you are now. The excitement and relief that I felt was tinged with a feeling of uncertainty at what lay ahead. So I thought I'd share with you 3 ideas which might help navigate some of that uncertainty. The first is to hold on to develop, and to keep a love of learning. Be curious, be hungry to learn, but don't be constrained by any ideas of what you should learn or how you should learn it. Your university education will have given you all you need. Explore whatever it is that you're interested in. Make connections with what you already know and create new understanding. As you've heard, my background is in medicine and in education, but there came a point when I really wanted to know more about business. So I signed up for a master's degree here at the business school. I knew nothing whatsoever about business. So on the first day, I decided to write down any words that I hadn't heard before in the back of my notebook and look them up afterwards. How difficult could that be, after all? But by the end of the first morning, I'd almost half filled my notebook from the back and was in a state of shock. There was this whole world out there, that whole language that I hadn't even known existed. But it was fun, exhilarating even, to be learning something completely new. And although there was so much that I didn't know, I realized that what I did bring to the course was my knowledge from medicine and from education. Knowledge about people, about how they learn, about what motivates them. And combining all of this knowledge together was exciting and made sense, and it created a new and, dare I say, better way of looking at things. We can all bring together what we know to uniquely create new understanding. We just need to be curious and to want to learn. The second thing is not to let other people define what your success looks like. There's a tendency to leave university and think that life will be linear and that it's important to be successful. And then, if neither of these things happen, it's very easy to feel disheartened. But I want you to know that it's okay when life isn't linear. Everything you do, every experience you have, is part of a unique pattern. Like a beautiful carpet, The pattern of your life will have dark threads, but it will also have coloured threads, and maybe even gold and silver threads as well. So don't let other people define what your success looks like. Success is what you want it to be, what you value and count as important, not what others think it should be. Finally, I want to talk about collaboration. I almost thought this was too obvious to include, but then I thought it's too important not to include. Clearly, no one person or organisation can do everything, and it's crucial to have the humility to acknowledge that by working together, more can be achieved. However, it's not always easy to do this. For your job, for your relationships, it often requires patience, respect, and a willingness to put others first. Helen Keller summed it up beautifully when she said, "Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much." So in summary, love learning and remain curious. Let success be what you value and count as important, and keep trying to collaborate. Then, as you step out from this university into the next phase of your life, the wind really will be under your wings and you will fly. I want to end by thanking Neil Golden, Pro-Chancellor, and the university for this honorary doctorate. It means more to me than I can say. And to thank all of you. It's an enormous privilege to be able to address you on this very special day. Thank you.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduates. Pro-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Social Sciences. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology (Mental Health), Nana Akwa. Taiba Ahmed. Alexandra Allen. Ben Alez. Zara Ayoub. Sophia Bainwhite. Lara Barrett. Amin Kaptan. Angelica Carreon. Farida Clifford. Rosie Davis. Alicia Dahala. Samuel Eastwood. Neve Fairweather. Nadine Farid. Kate Foyley. Abby Franklin. Ella George. Alexandru Gheorghe. Jasmine Gibson. Nicholas Graham. Victoria Hambleton. Joseph Hammond. Alana Hancock. Henry Harrison. George Hassel. Rebecca Horridge. Stephanie Irons. Charlotte Keys. Nancy Kufort. Jessica Kuwau. Rhiannon Leach. Tara Lepore. Lucia Letenich. Sandra Lukovic. Kerry Luff. Emma Lux. Julianne Malako. Rebecca Mather. Francesca McCall. Jaden McCarthy. Shivani Nakrani. Sophie Newton. Yasmin Nutash. Beline Joy Opigi Williams. Chinonzo Oyei. Binita Patel. Amy Beth Radford. Tala Rashid. Mia Reynolds. Isabel Roach. Simran Sandhu. Emily Sansegundo Jordan. Maya Seymour. Zen Shark. Lola Sheldrake. Charlotte Smith. Isabel Smith. Ellis Steele. Irene Thomas. Molly Travis. Faye Turner. Amy Warner. Danielle Watson. Elizabeth Williams. Dorota Vojtovic. Edward Wooding. India Vaught. Jasmine Knight. Samuel Eden. The next student also receives the BSc Psychology (Mental Health) Best Performance Award. Jessica Rudd. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Social Sciences and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Helena Lovett, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology, (forensic psychology), will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Pro-Chancellor, Executive Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends and fellow graduates, I would like to thank you for being here today to celebrate the success of all the individuals in this room. First and foremost, congratulations, we've done it. 3 long, dedicated years have built up to this, and we should be proud of the amount we have all been able to achieve in this time. However, none of us would be sat here today without our amazing teaching staff. On behalf of my fellow graduates, we thank you for your guidance, your tutorial support, and your contribution to our success throughout our time at Nottingham Trent University. And special thanks to all the supervisors within our research projects. But as we know, the university doesn't run without all the people who are working in the background. So thank you to all the amazing library staff, the security, the cleaning staff, those at the front desk, those in admin, the cafes, the list goes on. We haven't taken any of that for granted, and thank you for allowing us a safe and productive space to achieve our goals. Now we're all sat here today with a degree in hand. I think it's also important to remember all that comes with it. Societies, living with friends, nights out. Whilst our achievements in our chosen degree will help us strive in whatever career path we have chosen to take, the experiences and memories we have made will live forever. I'm proud to be part of the Psychology Society and would like to congratulate all those involved in its success. Of course, there are many other societies that have allowed us to make friends, memories, and build confidence. Many thanks to the Nottingham Trent Students' Union for allowing us to have these amazing opportunities and show our amazing and diverse talents. Having made friends for life, I know we'll look back at these days fondly, from fun nights out at the Students' Union and Ocean to being a shoulder to cry on when times get tough. We're all lucky to have the people that surround us in this room. One of the biggest thanks goes to parents and carers. On your behalf, I would like to thank all parents, guardians, brothers, sisters, and in fact all relatives that have supported us during our journey. Of course, I must thank my mum, dad, sister for the constant support they have given me, believing in me when I didn't believe in myself, and for driving me 3 hours between here and home every term. Finally, as we all leave here today, I hope you will reflect with immense pride your time at NTU. So it only leaves me to say, family, friends, and fellow graduates, on behalf of all graduates, I would like to thank you for being here, to celebrating with us, and for allowing us to have bright and beautiful futures. Thank you.
Graduates from the class of 2023. Sounds good, doesn't it? Graduates, well done. I'd like to echo the thoughts of our Executive Dean by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success for the future and thanking you for the part you played in making this university the fantastic place it is to work and to study. I always feel honoured to be able to share this day with you and with your nearest and dearest here in our magnificent University Hall. I think I've done 90 or maybe 100 ceremonies in my time as Pro-Chancellor. Each one's different, but there's no greater pleasure than standing over there and watching 150 smiling faces come across the stage at you. Some more nervous than others, but all of them smiling. So thank you for letting me be part of today. We've seen your loved ones walk through these doors into what are often at first unfamiliar surroundings on their first day at university. We have supported them in their studies, we've mentored them, and for at least 1 in 10 of the students in this room, we've replaced their lost student cards. They are, and we hope will remain, part of our NTU family. Thank you, Claire, for your really kind words. Brilliant, inspiring speech for our graduates, as well as all of the great work that you do. So thank you very much indeed for accepting your award and joining us today. I'd also like to thank Helena for her vote of thanks. Thank you very much. Very well done. It's nervous, isn't it? But well done. And for me, these are my last graduation ceremonies. I've been chairman here now for 9 years, so my time's up, and there'll be a new chair in a few weeks' time. And it's been a great time. I mean, this is a fantastic university. I think you should all be really proud of being graduates of the university. And for me, it's great to be able to do social science in my last awards I'm doing today, because I graduated with a degree in social science myself, albeit some 45 years ago. So today we're saying well done to you all, but we're not saying goodbye. As our graduates, we make you a promise. It's the NTU promise, a promise that we will help you find employment. Our employability team is here to offer you advice, whether you want to consider further study or need employment guidance. And if you find that you're not in a job that needs a graduate within the next 12 months, we can provide you with a package of support which offers you a guaranteed short paid internship, giving you the confidence and the experience to kickstart your graduate career. Whatever your next step, you remain members of our NTU family, so please do get in touch if you need any help. It's a worldwide community of over 250,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open to you, and we hope to see you again. During your time here, you may have been helped by our alumni through lectures, placements, careers advice. In time, we'd be delighted to welcome you back to share what you've learnt with the future generation of NTU students. We hope you will go from here with pride that you are and always will be an NTU graduate. We want to stay in touch, so please keep your contact details up to date with our alumni team so we can let you know what's happening here at NTU. When the opportunity comes, we would encourage you to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. By doing that, you will be making another important contribution to the university, and it would be very much appreciated. But that's all for the future. Now's the time to enjoy your success. I invite you all to join us for celebratory drinks across the road in the Newton building. Can I ask guests to please remain seated for the processional music as the academic party and graduates leave the hall. I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.